Well, hello from here in Winter Garden, Florida, where we have come today to the newly remodeled and modernized Cracker Barrel here near Walt Disney World. For those of you that have not heard, Cracker Barrel has actually begun the process of completely transforming all of their restaurants, bringing in a new color palette along with brighter lighting, fewer antiques, and a more open dining space. There has been a lot of controversy about this online, so we are here today to investigate this for ourselves and bring you guys along as we find out the truth about the new era for this road trip favorite and old country store, Cracker Barrel. So as you've probably guessed, we have arrived here at Cracker Barrel, and I don't have any footage of like the old Cracker Barrel. We never came and filmed that before, but if you want to know the color palette that it used to be, you can look at the sign here. It's still the same. It was kind of like that brownish, like light brown, dark brown, all over the whole restaurant. But as we turn over towards the restaurant itself here, there is goo. And there is the restaurant, completely white now. What do you think, Goo?
I'm trying to comprehend the ridiculousness of this. I'll say this looks very strange. I think at this point, Cracker Barrel is such an iconic place for a lot of people, so this will be kind of like a new experience, like going to a new restaurant.
Yeah. So interestingly enough, the signs are the same, at least for now. But you can see on the restaurant, they actually took the signs down. They're laying here on the ground, so they are like completely down. I don't know if these are gonna be the new signs or if they're gonna, like, are they just putting new signs of the same thing, newly painted? Well, or is it gonna be a new look?
The crazy thing is, if you look where the sign used to be, that's what the Cracker Barrel used to look like.
Yeah, that was the color, yeah.
That color.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't take these off when they painted this thing, so yeah, it's kind of like the last remaining piece of classic Cracker Barrel at this point.
As we're heading in, I'm trying to think of the best possible way to describe what Cracker Barrel like is and was. It is a chain. They're all over the place. They're all over the country, but it's kind of like a southern restaurant. They have breakfast. They have like fried chicken.
It's not really something you can describe.
Yeah.
It's something you've had to experience before. Gosh, there's the Cracker Barrel itself.
There's all of this, I'm sure. There is the Cracker Barrel itself. I wonder if there's crackers inside of it. I'm kind of hungry. I could go for some if I could get it open.
I'll say immediately coming over here, I was kind of worried, but they still have the rocking chairs.
They do, yeah. Actually, the press release that I read said that they were going to keep the rocking chairs,
yes,
but they were going to get rid of some of the antiques. So that'll be kind of interesting to see. I'm very curious to see the inside. Now, another important thing to note about Cracker Barrel is it is not just a restaurant. It is also a country store, as the sign says. There's a lot of interesting things in here. You'll find clothes, you'll find candles, you'll find like candies.
First impressions though, it seems like they have everything they used to have.
Yeah.
It just seems to be a completely different atmosphere.
Yeah, but it's the same like type of trinkets and decorations and kind of goofy stuff. Oh, I always remember this section being here when we were kids. They had like these animals. It's attached to the ball and the ball like rolls around and it pulls the animal along. You remember those? I don't want to describe it.
I'm surprised they still have these things. Look, they have the hamster.
I'm sure.
They used to have one of those.
Yeah, I remember those too.
Yeah.
And then this thing, I used to love these. You put the little wheel and like there's magnet things on either side and I don't know how to describe it, but it was a fun toy.
I think, however, per tradition and per every single time I came in here growing up, I'd always want to go straight for the toys, but everyone wanted to go eat.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna go eat for now and then we'll kind of explore the store afterwards.
Well, we are in here and we are officially seated. What do you think, Goo? It's completely different in here.
I don't know. I don't really know at this point. I just feel kind of weird. I don't know where I am. It's kind of a mystery.
Yeah.
I think what I'm left thinking is this could be much worse. But at the same time, like, I'm always gonna miss the classic Cracker Barrel.
From what I've seen, the breakfast menu is mostly the same. Like, it doesn't really seem to have changed that much. They did get this new, look at this cinnamon roll skillet. It's like mini cinnamon rolls in a little skillet. That's kind of interesting. That's one new item. And then they do have this signature pancake plate, which comes with 2 pancakes, 2 eggs, and then either bacon or sausage for $12.49. That's not a bad deal. Other than that, though, I don't really notice much different in terms of the breakfast menu. But the lunch and dinner menu, they have made some pretty big changes. There's a lot of new things on here. You see new. Oh, look, onion petals. That sounds kind of good.
What is this? Are we in Texas Roadhouse?
I don't know. They also have a barbecue bacon smokestack burger. That sounds pretty nice. But like the big signature change of all this, I think like the main thing that people have been talking about is this Campfire menu. Look at these. It's like wrapped in tin foil and you get your meat and potatoes and corn, all these different things. They have a chicken one. They have a beef one. I don't know, these look pretty interesting. It's hard to say exactly what's new because they've always had a big menu, so I don't remember exactly like what they had before. But this Louisiana style shrimp skillet, I'm pretty sure that's new. That sounds pretty good with the shrimp with Creole sauce, rice, and then a side. And then they also have this daily dish menu where they have like a special dish each day. So today's Monday, so they'll have chicken and rice, but some days they'll have like a country fried pork chop or broccoli cheddar chicken, different things like that. Fish fries on Friday. We also have this little menu on the table here with some different like kind of dessert things for the summer. There is a s'mores latte that looks pretty good. There's the cinnamon roll things again. And then look at this s'mores brownie skillet. That looks really good. It's a chocolate brownie topped with roasted marshmallow, melting Hershey's chocolate bar, served warm over crumbled graham crackers with a scoop of vanilla ice cream and drizzled with chocolate sauce. As you can see, Goo is over here. He has lost the peg game that they keep on the table.
I'm one peg away from being pretty smart.
Well,
I'm just plain dumb, it says.
Sure.
I'll say this is great. Like, you have entertainment at your table. You have all the classic things. Like, regardless of if it's different decor, you still have the goofy game, which I think is great. Well, I bet you guys are all thinking, oh, Matt must be smarter than me, but he got 3 as well.
There's no proof of it.
It just happened. He just put everything back as soon as I started.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure. But as I'm sitting here, like, playing this game, I realize they sell these in the store.
They do, yeah.
So I might have to buy one of these. Maybe I should just play this in my free time until I get one left. But it's one of those things where you have to be very strategic, and as you're waiting for your meal, it's kind of a fun thing to do as you have the experience here today.
We also got some biscuits to start off the meal here, and our server was nice enough to bring us some apple butter. This looks really nice. You gonna try some, Goo?
I think so. They usually have biscuits, I think, for breakfast, and then for dinner they have the cornbread.
Yeah.
Which is really good.
We're supposed to get both, but the cornbread wasn't ready yet, so he brought out the biscuits for now.
I also got one of their signature bottomless lemonade.
Gosh, is it like a special lemonade, or it's like simply lemonade, or?
It's their lemonade.
Oh.
It's pretty good.
The cornbread here is always really nice. You can see it gets kind of crispy around the edges because they make them like each individual.
Yeah, and they're really, really nice, but they sell them. They sell the mix here.
They do,
You can buy the cornbread mix, which I think is really good. So, overall, everything tastes the same. Everything is the same experience, but still getting used to all this nonsense.
A lot of our food has officially arrived here, and this all looks very good. As you can see, Mama Goo is here with us, and she has the grandma sampler. That looks pretty nice. It's a lot of food.
It is. It comes with pancakes, bacon, ham, sausage, 2 eggs, and hash brown casserole.
There you go.
And the classic.
Yeah, they still have the little syrups there.
Yeah, they did away with them for a while, and it wasn't the same when they put it in a little container.
Yeah.
I'm glad they're back.
Yeah.
They haven't painted it white yet.
Very nice.
But look at this.
Yeah, over here, Goo has some kind of Southwest Southern burger or something.
Barbecue bacon smokestack. It was $14.29. 100% 8-ounce ground beef patty topped with cheese, crispy onions, bacon, and barbecue sauce on a seared bun with country comeback sauce.
Gosh, look at the toothpick. Look, it's like a barrel.
That's a mess. That's amazing.
Yeah.
There were pickles right here. I got no pickles because I really don't like pickles. But this was $14.29. This looks pretty interesting.
It does, yeah. Over here I have the Louisiana style shrimp skillet, which is grilled shrimp with a zesty Creole sauce, served with seasoned rice and grilled Parmesan bread for dipping. And then it comes with a side, which I did choose the broccoli, just like I showed in the picture. And then finally, we did get this to share. This is one of the Campfire skillets, I believe they are called. This is the Campfire beef skillet. That looks really good, actually. It is tender, slow-braised beef with Campfire seasoning, sweet corn on the cob, red skin potatoes, carrots, grape tomatoes, and onions. Cooked slow in foil to lock in the flavorful butter broth, and then served with the buttermilk biscuits and corn muffins, which is, of course, what we had at the beginning. So
I'll say the presentation of this and the big foil thing is a lot of fun.
Yeah,
and it really just adds to like the idea of something new here.
It kind of reminds me of the Red Lobster, the like seafood boil, kind of the same idea as that. Yeah. So
I'll say overall, we tried to get some of the newer things, and I think it feels very weird for me to get the burger here at Cracker Barrel, but this looks interesting. I'm excited to try these all out here today. The burger itself is a pretty standard like chain restaurant burger, where it's not like they're going to be the most life-changing thing ever, but they have enough really good and interesting and unique toppings on this burger that make this something I might get again. The two sauces blend really well. You get a little bit of like a smokiness. Plus you get a little bit of a sweetness from the barbecue sauce. Another thing, I wish the fried onions were a little bit more crispier. They kind of got a little bit soggy with all the toppings on it. It's surprisingly pretty nice. Again, the burger patty is going to be pretty simple, but the toppings on top of it are what makes this for me. It looks like Matt's cleaning his plate, cleaning his pan, whatever that thing is.
Yeah, this is really good. The sauce is really nice, like the Creole sauce, whatever's on the inside. And they give you this bread to dip in the sauce, which was really good. It also went really nice with the broccoli. I dumped the broccoli inside the sauce and I kind of mixed it around. It has a really good flavor to it. It's a decent portion too. I'm happy with this. I like it a lot. I also wanted to mention I did give the beef a try from this beef thing, and it's really good. It's tender. It has a great flavor to it.
It's more like a shredded beef.
Yeah, it's like a pot roast. Like, yeah, it comes apart, but really good flavor to it, good texture. It's not a huge portion of beef, but I feel like this dish is pretty decent. Like, you get the corn, you get the potatoes, you get the carrots.
It all kind of soaks up the flavor too. Yeah. It's really good. Mm-hmm. For the classic Cracker Barrel experience, I also tried the pancakes. I tried some Mama Goose pancakes, and those were also as good as they've always been. The butter is always nice. The pancakes always taste really good, and then you have the syrup if you want to put it on top. I think overall we have a good selection of classic things here that are really good, and then even so, the newer stuff does have a lot of potential, which I think is really nice.
Well, all right, we are officially done with the meal, and I did eat my vegetables like a good boy, unlike Goo. So I get to look around the store. I get to see all the different knickknacks and doodads that they have.
Fries are not vegetables.
Well, there was vegetables in the tin foil thing, and you didn't eat any of those. So,
but I think overall, like, the food was good. I think it was a good experience. I can't get used to this. It looks so
it's
different.
very, very different.
Yeah. I don't know. At least they still have most of this stuff in here. Because I love the novelties of just walking around the store and seeing.
Oh wait, I thought this was a Cracker Barrel sign. It's some kind of, it's the Last Supper, right? Because on the side it has a Cracker Barrel logo. I thought it was like Cracker Barrel inside a
There's
snowball.
a lot of like Cracker Barrel stuff. Gosh, they have an octopus.
You're gonna get one?
I don't know. They have a lot of stuff. There are a lot of like different themed stuff. So like this is the nautical section. That's the Halloween section. That's the toy section, and I think over there near the checkout is where they have Cracker Barrel merchandise. There's actually a good amount of stuff here. I know a lot of people like to come in just to kind of look at the store.
Whenever we came here when we were kids, I always really wanted this accordion for some reason. I don't know why.
It's the exact one
It is the same one. It's $25.
Why don't you get it? You should get it.
I don't know. It would just sit in the apartment. It wouldn't get used, but
you could frame it and put it on your wall.
Yeah.
You could like paint your wall white and put it on.
Oh, it comes with a how to play guide too.
Oh gosh. But yeah, they do have their candy section over here with all kinds of nostalgic candies.
Yeah, I was talking about this earlier. I feel like there's a lot of candies that you don't really see a lot of places anymore. We used to see these in the grocery store. I haven't seen those anywhere else in years.
But they have like everything. I know they have moon pies. They have like those goo clusters. They also have these too. They have like cast iron pans, skillets, different things you can use.
Yeah. Look, they have mallow cups here. You don't really see those in a lot of places, I feel like. Cowtails. Oh, these are good. They're like Cracker Barrel brand, and they're little caramels. They have different flavors. So this is sea salt caramel, and there's original. I've seen other flavors too, but I always like those.
And then this is the Cracker Barrel section.
I'm sure.
Look at this.
Cracker Barrel large barrel float.
Oh, sure.
Like a pool float,
so
$25.
If you have a pool, you can have your own Cracker Barrel.
I'm sure. That's pretty neat.
They do have a good amount of like different things of like what the food is made of. So this is cobbler filling. They have coffee.
There's the corn muffins.
Bread.
Yeah.
I do really like the mug. You can see it shows the old Cracker Barrel on it, so maybe we'll have a new one coming soon. It's pretty cool. And then they have a full thing of the syrup too. So if you want like to bring a bunch of syrup home with you. I love how there's like everything. There's hats.
I kind of like the Cracker Barrel hat.
Yeah.
That's fun. That is $20, so not that bad.
You have checkers. Kind of a usual thing to have here.
Shirts. Gosh, look at the Rubik's Cube.
That is cool.
With all the different, like, Cracker Barrel iconic things all over it.
That's
eggs.
Amazing.
And the pegs from the peg game. And the peg game itself there.
It's only $3.99. I might have to grab one of these.
For $3.99,
Should I grab one or two?
Just one.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get one. Very nice.
If you've come to Cracker Barrel a lot in the past, you'll probably remember they had a wall of different like old sodas, old drinks like this. And they still have them, but now they're in a cooler. Look at that, they have like the Stewart's root beer, Dad's root beer, Verner's, all kinds of different drinks.
Well, I got my peg game, and I really can't think of a better place to end and conclude all our thoughts than here in a rocking chair.
Yeah, the famous rocking chairs. They are still here, of course.
At least for now. You never know. Maybe there'll be like they'll repaint them. I don't know.
Yeah, they'll all be white.
Yeah.
I thought it was a pretty good experience overall. I enjoyed the food that I had, especially like the skillet and the campfire meal with the beef.
Yeah.
Those tasted more like homemade than something you would get in a restaurant. Like they were pretty decent.
I like that there's some new stuff, but they still keep their originals.
Yeah.
So like people that like the classic Cracker Barrel can come and get their fried chicken, whatever they call it, or you could come and try something new, which I think is cool. I think what's gonna come down for me is like I have been coming to Cracker Barrel for like 25 years.
Yeah.
Like we'd always stop here. This would be somewhere I'd come to. And I feel like throughout all those years, all kinds of restaurants have changed and redone themselves and redid everything. But throughout all those years, Cracker Barrel had always been the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And I think it's just one of those things that's just kind of dawning upon me that now even Cracker Barrel is changing. Like it's not the classic old feel anymore, which is kind of sad. I don't really care for the new thing. I'm glad they kept some things in the walls. I was afraid it was just going to be completely empty. But it's just one of those things. It's always going to feel bad. I'm always going to remember what it used to look like. And that's just how I feel. We still had a good meal. I got my peg game. We still enjoyed ourselves. And I think it was just cool to show you guys all the new things that are happening here at Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, but going from there, I think we are all done for the day. Thank you so much for coming along. Make sure you do subscribe to this channel for more adventures like this one. But until then, I'm Matt.
I'm Goo.
And you're you. And we will see you on the next review.